In this video, we'll configure another policy for allowing our connected guest users access out to the internet. And this policy will contain some advanced security profiles. Therefore, let's go to the Antivirus Security section. And let's select our employee profile. And here we will make a copy of this and we will use it for our guest network. Let's go ahead and remove this and let's rename this to be guest. Okay, we'll say okay. So within that policy, we want to scan and block everything that is here. And let's go ahead and apply our changes. Okay, so now our next step, let's go to the web filter security profiles. And here, let's go ahead and select our contractor profile that we created. And contractors and guest users, they're almost the same. And here, let's make a copy of this profile that we will use once again for our guest users. And we'll say okay. So in this profile, we will block more sites, or basically any kind of site that is categorized as a security risk. Let's go ahead and block all of that. And under general interest personal, you can go ahead and select that. And we can go ahead and block like games, sports. I think that's here somewhere. There it is. Let's block any kind of sports related sites. And let's also block webmail. We can block more as well. And of course, social networking is already blocked. And let's go ahead and apply our new changes to this new web filter profile. Next, let's go to application control. And once more, let's select our contractor profile. And let's make a copy of this profile that will be used for our guest network. Okay, and in this profile, we will continue to block social media, storage backup, games, but we'll also block any peer-to-peer application usage using proxy sites, using email, and of course, video, audio applications. You can also block more, but you get the idea. You want to block more for guest users. And once we're done, let's go ahead and apply our changes. Now let's go to our policy page and we'll create a new policy. So the flow will start from the guest sub interface, talking through the WAN interface where the internet is connected to. The source address will be the guest network object that we created in a different video. And to any destination on the internet, we don't really care where they're going to on the internet. For any service, whether it's HTTP, FTP, it doesn't matter. And of course, make sure that NAT is enabled. Next, under security profiles, we will enable antivirus. And we will select the guest profile. Next, we will enable web filter and select the guest profile. And we will enable application control and select the guest profile. And then we're going to say okay to add this new policy to our list. Okay, so now we're seeing that new policy added, which is right here, along with the additional security applied. For testing, let's go back to our guest computer and let's open a web browser and confirm if we get blocked to facebook.com, for example. So we have internet access, that's great. But let's confirm that Facebook is blocked, a social media site, which it is. So we should also get blocked for any storage backup site like Dropbox. Okay, fantastic. And we should get blocked when accessing web-based mail like Google Mail. Okay, and that application also gets blocked. But of course, we can access other general sites like MSN or even Cisco.com, for example. That should be part of your testing. But let's also confirm if we get blocked from accessing a game site, which we also want to block, like Pogo.com. Okay, and we do as expected. So this is how you can create more restrictive policy for guest and BYOD users on our wired or even the wireless network.